Our thanks to Abe Silverman for joining me from B'nai B'rith, Canada. What a neat opportunity for young authors and illustrators, grades 10 to 12, to see their work published in the form of a children's book. Last year's book, A Bear Like Me. I was thinking of reading it, like to all of you, but I don't know. I mean, is it worthwhile? Would you like to hear it? I mean, I don't think you're ever too old for a story, are you? Keep this in mind. So this is the one. I'm going to read it. So if you have little ones around, gather around the radio, kids, just like it's 1955. Gather around the electronic hearth, if we can steal from McLuhan. I know he was talking about TV, but still, A Bear Like Me. This is a book written and illustrated by Varina Penner, an Alberta high school student. Again, bnaibrith.ca/diverse minds. This is a really neat story. Somewhere in the world is a bear named Bruno. He's a brown bear, just so you know. Bruno, you see, thinks that he's the best. He thinks that brown bears are better than all the rest. So Bruno wanted to go to all of his friends and see if any of them were as beary as he. Ha! Bruno laughed. Ha ha! Look at you, Pia. You are just not right. Pia's a panda. You have two colors of fur, some dark, some light. What's even weirder is that you eat bamboo. That's not good. How do you even chew? I'd rather eat berries, much less gross. You can't be a bear. Not even close. I am a bear, said Pia the panda as she jumped to her feet. It doesn't matter what I look like or what I eat. I'm a panda bear, and yes, I have two colors of fur. I do eat bamboo, that is for sure. I may be different, but I'm a bear too. A bear like me and a bear like you. Bruno thought for a bit and said, yes, I guess that's true. Ha! Bruno laughed. Ha ha! What about Pete? Now that's just funny. He can't be a real bear. He doesn't eat honey. He sits all day fishing in ice. That guy is weird, and I'm being nice. Pete is so super large, much bigger than me. He's not a bear. It just can't be. Pia the panda said with her teeth on the grind. Bruno, you should stop. You're really not kind. Pete is a polar bear, and that's really great. Yes, he's bigger, but that's another good trait. He lives up north, where it's often cold, but that makes him strong, and that makes him bold. He may be different, but he's a bear too. A bear like me and a bear like you. Bruno thought for a bit and said, yes, I guess that's true. Ha! Bruno laughed. Ha ha! Brooke, on the other hand, now that's a tale. If she tried to be a bear, she'd surely fail. Look how little she is. She really is small. She cannot be a bear, no way at all. Pia shook her head and said with a shout, looking right is not what a bear is about. Brooke is a black bear, and yes, she is mini, but that does not make her someone to pity. She can easily climb big trees. Brooke is talented, so let's not tease. She may be different, but she's a bear too. A bear like me and a bear like you. Bruno thought for a bit and said, yes, I guess that's true. So now Bruno knew with all of his big heart that he had grown a lot more smart. From now on, he would say, all bears are true. It doesn't matter what they look like or what they chew. It doesn't matter what color they are or what is their size. A bear is a bear, and knowing that is wise. Because we all may be different, but we are all bears through and through. A bear like me and a bear like you. That is A Bear Like Me, written and illustrated by Alberta high school student Varina Penner. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And you can check out more at bnaibrith.ca. We look to the text line to 780-496-0063 and 403-974-8255. If you're just tuning in, it's Ryan Jespersen with you here, in for Danielle Smith on 770 CHQR. We're going to take, this is amazing, we're getting some of your personal takes on the A Bear Like Me, writing your own prose on the fly. This is never ceases to amaze me what our listening audience comes up with. Listener here says, Bruno, you are weirder than Borat, and that's hard to do. But yes, Bruno, it's very true. Jespo is weird too. Well, you're not wrong there. The only thing is, I've learned to embrace my weirdness. Heading into 2020 with my own perspectives on how I'm going to, I suppose, try to self-improve. And we're always curious to know what you're going to be doing as well. And it's amazing to hear how some of you are really going to alter your focus and perspective based on some of the things you're hearing here on the show. positivity and positive outlooks and better personal communication. Maybe less time in front of a screen and more time face to face. Or, as a listener put in front of us earlier this morning, treating everybody online as though they were sitting across a table from you. I love that. What a wonderful thing to focus on. I endeavor to do that myself. I want to say I'm going to promise you I'm going to, but I know I'm going to have my failure moments. I know I'm going to have a moment where I say something I wouldn't or throw a little more snark to somebody than they probably deserve. Moments where I find myself digging in my heels and insisting that my perspective's right and not necessarily considering other perspectives as much as we need to. Let's all make that commitment together. I think our talk radio audience will be better off for it. The show will be better off for it, and society as a whole. Now, do we still talk this way in March, April, May? Let's make sure that we do. We're going to keep the conversation going, Calgary. We're going to talk to the VP of Public Affairs with Ipsos. Polls that show Albertans are feeling worse off than any other province in Canada. Edmonton, I'll sign off for now, and we'll talk to you again live tomorrow morning. Make it a great Monday, and thanks for tuning in.